what we're going to be doing is we're going to be planting some wild leeks, or ramps some people call them. It's a species Valium. We used to collect them all the time back where we used to live. Late spring, May, June-ish, we'd see them really coming up heavy. And you'd even see them as early as April, actually, in some cases. We've got 125 seeds here. They're tiny little round black ball things. Each seed's going to look like that. And we're going to do about 40 or so per plot. We have a specific type of area we're looking for with each of these locations, and we have 3 areas that we have in mind that we're going to be planting. So you're welcome to come along, take a look. I'll show you what we're doing for our soil mix, and then we'll see how it goes. So here's our soil mix for our wild leeks. Just some black earth, a little bit of lime, a little bit of fertilizer. Very simple mix, but we're going to be adding this just to enrich the soil that we're putting them in. And then we'll see how that helps them grow. You know, it takes a little while for them to grow, but we'll give them a bit of a head start. This is a trail that we just started putting in by hand this year. But there's a nice, oh look, deer track. But there's a nice deciduous forest down here. The ramps don't necessarily like to be in like a heavy conifer forest. We'll try to keep them away from things like black walnuts. We've got a lot of things like maples and birch and such down in here. It's well drained soil, got a lot of leaf litter, which is really nice. They grow up through the leaf litter usually. And there's not a whole lot of spruce trees or cedars or pines around them, so I think they'll do quite well in that spot. Okay, so we've got our little soil mix here. We're just out from the edge of the field where our neighbor's property is. Nice little stream that flows through there, and we've got a lot of maples and birch trees and such around here. The odd spruce tree, but it's not really like a sprucey kind of forest. So Jackie's going to get the ground a little clawed up in here, right beside some of these popples and maples.
A lot of knots and roots in the ground.
Yeah, it's a bit of tearing. It's a lot of raspberry in here.
Yeah, you see all the raspberry canes.
Here's Jackie. She's got the added soil amendment we've got here. And we'll mix all that in. Just give it some nice nutrients, things like that. Lots of trout lily and stuff growing around here. I've always found those two kind of grow together, wild leek and trout lily. Oh. I just heard a grouse. Yeah, a grouse beating its wings.
Here's the seeds.
Okay.
I'll let you know where he got them from.
Yep. Yeah, we got those from Native Seeds by Chloe on Etsy. And shipping was quick. They look like little BBs.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay. And we're planting them about 2 inches apart from each other, just in kind of a grid here. We've got about 45 or so seeds to go in here. These will eventually take, and it takes a couple of years, you know, 2 or 3 years, I think, before you start getting anything worth harvesting. Next year, it'll just be little sprouts that look like grass almost, like blades of grass. And then the year after that, they'll get those purple, pinkish kind of stems and the big green leaves. It's usually leaves of 2. We're going to mark it too with a stick, just so that we remember where it is, and we'll put a little bit of flagging tape on it. Jackie's got all the seeds planted. We've marked it with some trail marker tape so we know where it is. So now I'm just going to collect some of the surrounding leaf litter and cover it over, just so it helps with moisture retention and protects those seeds. We're not going to see any result of this planting this year, but next year we should start to see this area start to fill in, and we can get more seeds and add them to it. It takes probably about 4 years for these to actually go to seed, so we'll be waiting a long time before we start to see them really establishing themselves. But it is going to be exciting to watch these things grow, especially when there was none here on the property prior. The other ramps that we had transplanted earlier, as you can see, they're coming up. They are definitely ramps. I actually had to put a cage over top of these ones because after we had put these in, a raccoon had developed a taste for the bulbs and it tore up a bunch of the patch here. So this is what survived. They're still alive. I'm going to plant some seeds in here as well and clear up this area. We're on a bit of a hillside. There's a little bit of a swamp over there. It's a little thick in here, but we're just up off the trail. And it seems like a really nice place to have them. So we're going to give this a shot again and put some seeds in. It's nice to know that these are still here. These are on their second year since the transplant. So they're still alive. It's nice to see. But we're not harvesting these yet because they really need as much help as they can get right now.
Spot. Seems like it's really nice. It's all going downhill. There's a stream kind of running down there. It's all deciduous forest and it looks great. There's trout lily that's growing in here and we always find them hand in hand. So I think this is a good area to start. Maybe just down the hill a bit here and we'll clear it out and plant the rest of these seeds.
I could almost already imagine a patch of ramps growing in here. Mostly poplars, elms, and maples. When we talk about trout lily, this is what we're talking about. We see this stuff growing.
Few more here to plant. Okay. And that's it. All right. They're all planted up here. Now we're just going to take some of these leaves, which there's no shortage of, just throw it over top and then we'll mark this spot. Just mark this off with some trail marker tape and then hopefully it grows. I think that'll do it. Now we have all of our sites planted up. This is good. In a few years hopefully they'll come up and we'll have some nice delicious ramps to harvest.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. We got 3 patches planted and we're gonna order the same amount. I think we got 125 seeds. We'll do it again and plant 3 more spots that we have potential sites. You know, we're in southern New Brunswick and it is a zone where they grow, and we'll find out how well these seeds take off in the next couple of years. Thanks for joining us.